In this video, we'll be making 3 levels of editing from noob to pro all the way to god. At the very end of the video, we're going to be comparing all 3 of the editing styles and see which one looks the best. For each level of editing, noob, pro, and god, I'm going to be using the same clips in the same song just so we can focus on the editing and not the clips. We're going to go ahead and get started with the noob edit first, so we got to get our song right here and drag it into our timeline. Alright, so I'm going to start the song probably around here just because I don't need the whole intro, so I'll cut it here. Alright, so we got our song right there. Now we got to grab our first clip. I think it's going to be one of these 2. I'll use this one, the intro. It's just a cinematic clip. For this video, we're going to be editing a Call of Duty, I guess like montage or edit. So for this first one, it's going to be pretty simple. The clips aren't going to be too flashy, but let's just have the video start here. This is going to be like the intro to the edit. We could add some text to this and make it look a little bit better, but for now this looks pretty solid. So we're going to go ahead and grab our second clip and put it into the timeline. So here's our second clip in the timeline. I need to line up this song to hit right when I get the snipe, so I'll have to adjust the clip a little bit, but it's a decent clip. We'll just have to do some adjustments to make it look a bit better. So right around here, I get the hit marker. So we'll just move it right there and make this clip a bit longer. So if we play it back. So that's a pretty simple edit, literally no effects, just trimming and kind of matching the clip to the song for the beat. So now I'm just gonna grab maybe like 3 more clips and just do the same thing for the rest of the edit. So I'll see you once I'm finished lining up and syncing the clips. Alright, so now that I have all the clips synced to the beat of the song, I'll play it back so you can watch the whole thing. Starting with the intro right here.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut out with my bitch and totally racks up. Yeah, I feel like Uzi. Pulled all of my life a movie. Gotta talk down, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, Shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter. I got my dudes, got people on payroll. Knock down, I feel like Fago. I'm in a lot, feel like J. Cole. I'm in a drop top, then a Ranger. Y'all gotta pay up. I'm in my money like this is a layout. Quit.
Fire. I know it's nothing special. It's literally just the clips matched to the song or synced with the song. But for this noob edit, I'm not going to be doing any time remapping, so no graph editor in this. And I mean, not really much. I can add this text right here, might make it pop a little bit more. Put Tylo here or something, so I could give that a shot. Let's grab our text. Tylo. Let's just center this. Maybe add like a drop shadow. Let's crank up the distance, softness. All right, now if we play this back, we got our title.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
Fire. All right, now I'll just trim that. Boom. All right, so now we have our intro with our text on it.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut out with my bitch and totally racks.
Obviously, to make this look a lot better, I'd motion track the text to the wall or something just so it looks like it's in the game or it's on like the wall to make it look more 3D. But for this, it's the noob edit, so I got to keep it simple, not too much. So I just have that. But I think that's it for this noob edit. Pretty simple, but just cuts synced to the beat on every snipe. So yeah, I think I can call that one done. So we'll have to move on to the pro next. This is level 2, so let's get right into it. Alright, so now that we're in the pro, I think what I want to do is actually motion track this text to the wall. So first off, we gotta motion track this video right here, or track the camera. So I'll right click on it, go up to track and stabilize, track camera, and let it do its thing, and I'll be back in just a bit. Alright, so our 3D camera tracker finished tracking our clips. So we have all these points on the wall, which is perfect. That's what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a few of these and create text. So our text is on the wall now. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this old one. I don't really need it. So I'm going to take this text, scale it down, and rename it back to Tylo. Just like that. And we can also trim it so it doesn't go on to the next clip. So now we have just our text. And as you can see, it did a pretty good job. It's tracked onto the wall there. I'm just gonna mess with this a little bit, make it look like it's more on the wall. Scale it down to kind of fit in between these two pillars right here. And then I could try messing with the colors here. So difference, you can see.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
I think that looks pretty good. So I'll just go ahead and keep that as the intro clip.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
Also for this pro one, I already left all these clips in as a Noob edit because I'm going to be using the same clips in the same order and everything, but I'm going to be messing with the timer mapping a little bit just to make them look a little bit better. So now we want to take our next clip right here and just sync it more to the song. So right now it's not very cool, I guess you could say. It's very just bland. So I'm going to do some little timer mapping and I'll get back to you once I'm done with that. Alright, so I just finished syncing this clip, so I'm going to play it back. So right here, looking pretty good. I can add a little bit of motion blur to it and frame blending. This might make it look a little bit better. There we go. It's already looking a lot better than the Noob edit. So I'm just gonna do that to the rest of the clips. So I'll see you once I'm done syncing all the rest of them. Alright, so I just finished the syncing for all of the clips, so now I think I'm going to add a few transitions. So first, I'm going to add a transition on this clip, the intro, going into the snipe right here. That is looking a lot better than the Noob edit already, just with the speed ramping and then a transition in between the two clips. So I'm going to go ahead and add maybe a few more transitions, and I'll be back once I'm done with that. Alright, so I just finished adding transitions to a few of the clips, so now I'm going to play back the edit, and I think we are done with the pro edit. So after this, we're going to have to move on to the God edit, so stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm just going to play back this pro edit.
Hey, Rory, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut dog with my bitch and totally racks up. Yeah, I feel like Uzi. Pulled all of my life a movie. Gotta talk down, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, Shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter. I got my dudes, got people on payroll. Knock, knock, down, I feel like Fago. I'm in a lot, feel like J. Cole. I'm in a drop top, then a Ranger. Y'all gotta pay up. I'm in my money like this is a...
Alright, so that's not looking bad at all. I think we could add a few more things for the God edit to make this edit just be perfect. So let's go ahead and move on to the God edit. Now for the God edit, I think we're going to need some 3D text for this one. You know, this is God. We can't have any 2D text like the pro one. So we're just going to go ahead and go into this and delete our 2D text here. I think we have our 3D camera tracker. Yeah, so we already have it motion tracked right here. And let's just create a solid this time. I'm just going to delete or hide the solid right there. Create a new layer. Black solid. Get our element. This process is going to take a while, so I'm just going to skip forward and I'll see you guys once I'm done with the 3D text. Alright, so we have our 3D text in Element 3D now. So we have all our settings and everything applied. So we're going to go ahead and import it into After Effects here. So you can see that it's tracked onto there. So now we gotta just mess with the settings a little bit to make the scale fit this scene and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much the next step. Alright, so I just finished creating the 3D text. It took a bit longer than I thought, but here it is. So It's pretty cool.
Hey, Warren, go crazy.
So now we gotta add some sound effects and maybe a few more shakes and other effects to the rest of the clips. So on this first clip, I'm gonna add s_shake, which is a very popular plugin in the Sapphire plugins. So I'm gonna use that for all the clips, and then I'm also gonna use some like exposure on every like beat. So I'm gonna sync like the brightness to go up and like glow and stuff. Just tons of other effects that I usually do on an edit once I'm finished syncing it. So I'm gonna go over here and grab my shake, and we're just gonna apply this to our clip.
Yeah, I can't shut down with my bitch.
You can see that this is a bit of a shake. It's kind of subtle, not too much, but now I'm gonna add a few more effects on top of that just to make it look a bit better. Alright, so now I'm gonna add the sound effects to all the sniper shots, because right now we don't have any sound, so I'm just gonna find the sniper shot sound. So now the final touch is color grading. So I'm just gonna add another adjustment layer, and this adjustment layer is gonna be the LUT I'm gonna apply. Apply color LUT, just like this. Alright, so now with the color grade, you can see that the before and after, it's a little bit darker, and just the colors kind of pop a little bit more. So it's kind of subtle, but it's a nice little effect to add once you're done with all the syncing, your clips and everything like that, like the audio. So yeah, this is pretty much done now. All I have to do is export this out, and this is finally the last edit of the levels of editing. So we have the Noob, Pro, and then the God. So yeah. Alright, so all three videos just exported, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at all three of them, starting with the Noob. So I'm just going to react to them live right here.
Hey, Warren, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut down with my bitch and totally racks up. Yeah, I feel like Uzi. Pulled all of my life a movie. Gotta talk down, yeah, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter. I got my dudes, got people on payroll. Knock down the eyes, feel like Fago. I'm in a lot, feel like J. Cole. I'm in a drop top, then a Ranger. Y'all gotta pay her. I'm in my money like this is a...
Alright, so that was the Noob edit. Obviously, very noob, but very basic. The text right here wasn't even motion tracked, it was just on the screen. And there really wasn't much editing at all. It was just putting the clips in a timeline and syncing the shots with the beats. So yeah, not much to say about the Noob one, but now we're gonna move on to the Pro.
Hey, Warren, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut down with my bitch and totally racks up. Yeah, I feel like Uzi. Pulled all of my life a movie. Gotta talk down, yeah, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter. I got my dudes, got people on payroll. Knock down the eyes, feel like Fago. I'm in a lot, feel like J. Cole. I'm in a drop top, then a Ranger. Y'all gotta pay her. I'm in my money like this is a...
Alright, so that one definitely was a lot better than the Noob one. You can see that there's speed ramping, the text was motion tracked right here. It was all around just a lot better. So I mean, not bad, but definitely not as good as our next one that we have right here, which is the God edit, the final edit of them all. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this right now.
Hey, Warren, go crazy.
Yeah, I can't shut down with my bitch and totally racks up. Yeah, I feel like Uzi. Pulled all of my life a movie. Gotta talk down, yeah, you know I'm zooming. Wait up, shawty gon' serve me up like she a waiter. I got my dudes, got people on payroll. Knock down the eyes, feel like Fago. I'm in a lot, feel like J. Cole. I'm in a drop top, then a Ranger. Y'all gotta pay her. I'm in my money like this is...
There we go. Definitely better. Like, you can just notice that this one is just a way better edit, just because, like, I mean, the audio with the sound effects and everything and the 3D text at the start, like, it's easy to say, but the God edit definitely was the best out of these three. But that's no shocker there, because I spent the most time out of all of these on this one, especially on this text. This took me a while to create. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This was something different on the channel. I usually create tutorials and stuff, so it definitely wasn't the best, but I enjoyed making it, and I'll probably go back to making some more tutorials, so stay tuned in the future. But thank you guys for watching, and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get notified for future videos. Peace out.